And welcome back to episode 2 of my Superstar Universe mode. After Raw, if you remember last episode, we ended with a promo from AJ Styles about how Johnny One basically isn't what he think he is, even though he's beaten him twice, and it's not over until AJ says it's over. We pick up this episode with the rematch of the match that AJ Styles actually interfered in and caused the DQ, and we never got a clear winner of that match between Johnny One and Trick Williams. Johnny One getting a redo, if you will, of his NXT debut. And it's against the same man that many say he was going to beat last week. Some say he wasn't. You know, the internet talks, you know how people go back and forth, different opinions. Trick Williams, your TNA World Champion. A win here tonight, well, a loss here tonight for Trick Williams could mean a lot. And a win here tonight for Johnny Uno might just earn him a shot at that TNA World title. So, I'm interested to see which way this goes and what happens from here, especially if Johnny wins. Now, if he loses, maybe he's just not as good as we thought he was, and maybe we need to think about Trick, put Trick in a different conversation, being the man that came in 2 of his first 3 matches and beat AJ Styles twice. You know, but I guess we're gonna see now. We're gonna find out. Let's get into this match. As you guys know, raw, uncut, unedited. I just let the matches play out, so botches and screw ups and all, as we start the match with a double stomp to the midsection of Trick Williams. I want to talk a little bit more about the, I guess just the thought process and the creativity or the vision, I guess, that went into creating Johnny One. I try to think of myself as a wrestler. My name is Johnny, you know, but, visionary to you guys, I guess, but you know, my name is John, and just try to envision myself as a wrestler and what would I look like and how would I like to go about it, and if I could book, because you know I'm booking, Northside Kiss by Johnny, if I could book myself, I guess, essentially, in my perfect world of WWE and, well, just wrestling, I guess, in the state that it is now, what would I want to see, what would I want to do, and you know, I'm kind of just doing things on the fly, and you know, this isn't something I got like pre-planned out. No, okay, I won't lie. My first couple ideas were pre-planned out when I initially had the idea, but I'm mainly just winging it, you know, and just trying to have some good matches, give you guys some grabs, do some different stuff, you know, as I miss the super kick and I get a combo from Trick Williams. You know, but yeah, just trying to really envision myself, and I tried to, instead of doing like, I could have did my own like custom logos and all that stuff, designs, but I rather, I guess, just show my wrestling knowledge and show off the things I like as I suicide dive out of the ring and onto Trick Williams. Show the stuff I like with my gears and with my entrances, and I'm upset you guys can't hear the music, but you know, the PlayStation, you know how that is, so. But, you know, just kind of, I guess, pay homage to those wrestlers I really grew up watching and enjoyed, or even some of the ones I'm still watching now, you know. I have a lot in store for this. I'm actually really excited about this, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. But, yeah, I'm trying to do what I can do as we get a reversal by Trick Williams that sends Johnny, you know, into the ring to stop the refs. Count another reversal from Johnny One. It's a DDT to Trick Williams as he heads up top, and I think we're gonna see it. 5-star frog splash as he goes for the cover. Ref with the slow count. 1, 2, kick out from Trick Williams, and they're really showing us this match, a little glimpse of what this match could have been last week. with a reversal from Trick Williams that sends Johnny One into the corner as he reverses and sends Trick back into the corner. And now he's stomping a butthole in him. They're really showing us what this match could have been had AJ Styles not interfered. Johnny One with a stomp to the corner. Goes Trick out, goes back up top. Trick Williams wisely rolls out the ring, which forces Johnny One off the top rope. I was trying to suicide dive, if you guys could not notice. But again, game needs fixing. Switchblade, sling blade, I'm sorry, into the drop kick onto Trick Williams. Johnny One is hype, playing into the crowd per usual as he suicide dives and misses everything except for Casper. Reversal into an enziguri as Trick Williams tried to take advantage of the botched suicide dive by Johnny One. Reversed by Trick Williams sends Johnny One back into the ring. Trick Williams follows. Yeah, Trick, I really like Trick. Just to back away from the match a little bit, I really like Trick. And, Trick, AJ Styles and Trick as my first two opponents. It was just poetic to me, I guess. My Trick as our current TNA World Champ in real life and in my universe. And then AJ Styles, just a TNA legend. I definitely think the TNA title route might be the route to go. I don't know. We'll see if I can get the win over Trick, I guess. With a spiral tap, and he misses as he attempted the spiral tap from the top. Trick Williams with a reversal. Great reversal, because that might have been it for Trick Williams. Reversal back from Johnny One, though, as he takes control of the match. Hitting Trick with a nice move. Surprisingly, he doesn't go for the cover. But I feel like there's a lot you could do. As Johnny One with a penta driver. Oh my god. 1, 2. Kick out from Trick Williams. Johnny One can't believe it. What a penta driver. Paying homage to his one of his favorite wrestlers, Pentagon Jr., who's also in the WWE, who he might get the chance to mix it up with one of these days. Who knows? As Trick kicks out at 2 from the Lion Saw from Johnny One. Trick trying to get some space, rightfully so. Johnny One is kicking his ass. Johnny One follows Trick out into the apron with a vicious DDT. Oh my god. Sends Trick out onto the floor. Trick with a reversal though. No selling the DDT completely. Johnny One with another reversal, sending Trick into the barricade. Where he fell halfway there, whatever. Johnny One still on the offensive though. Yeah, I just feel like that's good though. That's like a great. Well, you guys just let me know what you guys think actually. If it's just me, like the whole AJ Styles and Trick Williams dynamic, I guess. Me choosing them two. What do you guys think? Did you guys see my arm? Oh my god, this game. Bro. I love this game, but like, fix it, please fix it. As Johnny One is setting up for something here, I think you know what it is, but I'm sure it's gonna. Oh, okay, perfect. Springboard clothesline on the Trick Williams. Johnny One into the corner. When we finally get to see these lining up, locked and loaded. Arriba Dirty to Trick Williams as Johnny One goes for the cover. 1 slow count. 2 a 3. Johnny One has beaten your TNA World Champion, Trick Williams. Oh no, AJ Styles. AJ Styles is back on NXT. I'm sorry, and he attacks both Johnny One and Trick Williams at the end of the match. At the end of what was a great match. Now, it was a decent match between Johnny One and Trick Williams. We do that to end NXT, and then we fast forward to TNA, and Johnny One and Trick Williams versus the Good Brothers. AJ Styles couldn't be bothered to, answer for what he's done, so of course he has to get his buddies to do his dirty work. Of course. And I should have known something was up when I heard Alicia say representing the club during AJ's entrance. I should have known something was up. But Johnny One now making his TNA debut in a tag match with the TNA World Champ, who he just pinned just 2 nights ago in NXT. against one of the greatest tag teams, if not the greatest tag team, the Good Brothers, aka AJ Styles' best buddies and members of the club. What does this mean for Johnny One pinning the TNA champ? Will him and Trick be able to work together tonight? Will they even be able to coexist? You think Trick trusts him after taking a pin from young Johnny One? Johnny One might just be coming for his championship. You never know. You know, and I think he has a compelling case as your TNA World Champion Trick Williams comes out to make his entrance into the ring for his tag match with Johnny One against the Good Brothers. I gotta admit, that TNA title does look lovely on Trick Williams. I gotta admit, it looks very good on him. Gotta admit it. Your boys are now in the ring awaiting Gallows and Anderson, the Good Brothers. Just a couple of Good Brothers. I really love the Good Brothers. I love the Good Brothers. That's another reason why AJ Styles was just like a no-brainer, because there's so much you can do with AJ Styles and a feud with AJ Styles as the Good Brothers make their way down to the ring. Your NXT champions. Yes, the Good Brothers are the NXT tag champions. And a lot of people were wondering, like, yeah, well, why wasn't this match just on NXT? You have your NXT tag champs. Well, because Trick Williams is your TNA World Champ, and Trick Williams didn't want to wait. Trick Williams said, "This is my show, TNA, TrickNA. This is my show. This is my house. I can make whatever match. I can fight whoever I want from wherever I want on TNA if I feel like it." And I gotta say, him being world champ, I can't disagree. Since his show, he is at the top of the food chain. He is the guy everyone wants to be and everyone wants to face and everyone wants to take off that mountaintop. As Johnny One starts his match off against Carl Anderson, vicious knees to the face, and he's not done. Oh my gosh. Staying on the offensive of this 20-year veteran, Carl Anderson, facing off the indie sensation, Johnny One, aka Johnny Uno. I gotta get with him and come up with some names for these some of these moves he does. Some of these moves he does are just out of this world. As Anderson takes control with a German suplex to Johnny One. These guys are just reverse from Johnny One. Sends Anderson into his own corner. Anderson reverses as Johnny One comes back. Another reversal from Johnny One. You see a lot of reversals in Johnny One's matches as he goes for the patented middle section stop. Cheap shot from Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows also throws Johnny One off the top turnbuckle as he tried to capitalize off of Anderson being down. Anderson sends Johnny One into the corner. Goes for the tag, but Johnny One reverses and stops it. Johnny One feigns a super kick and then sends a real one. Insecurity. So Insecurity drops Gallows down to the outside. And off the apron, Johnny One on the attack. On the attack with a beautiful tornado DDT. One. Kick out at one from the 20-year veteran Anderson, who makes the tag to Big Luke Gallows. Johnny One not having it though. Gallows with a reversal. Gallows back on the offense. Send Johnny One back into the ropes. Big boot. Big boot. Big Gallows going up. Big LG goes up as Johnny One makes a tag to Trick Williams. Trick Williams comes in. Drop kick to Big LG. Trick Williams sends LG with a pullback. Reverse from LG. Kick to the midsection. Reverse from Trick Williams sends LG into the corner. Reversal from LG. Dragon screw to Trick Williams. That's gotta hurt. We wondering if these guys were going to be able to work together tonight, and it seems like they are. It just looks a little funny up against the 20-year veterans and the longtime friends of AJ Styles and the longtime tag team of the Good Brothers. aka the Club, when they're with AJ Styles. As Big LG puts Trick Williams into the submission hold submission, Trick Williams gets out of the two-man ice stalemate. Big LG takes control of reverse from Trick Williams. Trick Williams with a neck breaker. Trick Williams feeling himself into the TNA crowd, letting them hear it, letting them know about it as Carl Anderson gets the tag from Big LG and takes advantage. Trick Williams over the reversal. I gotta admit, Trick Williams says he's the best, and other than last week when he took that loss to Johnny One, he has been looking like the best. Trick has been doing some of his best work in the ring since winning that TNA World title. He's really brought the best out of him. I think TNA has brought the best out of him in general, as Trick Williams is taking over this match with a Uranagi to Carl Anderson. He picks him up, sends Anderson back into his corner. Tag Johnny One with the double team. Johnny One grab Carl Anderson when he goes reverse. Excuse me. Carl Anderson whips Johnny One into the ring. Johnny One with another reversal. Reversal after reversal. Johnny One went for the another reverse from Johnny One. After reverse from Carl Anderson, Johnny One grabs on. Oh, what is he going for? Spit out powerbomb. Johnny One goes for the big 1, 2, kick out from Carl Anderson. What a match. What could this mean for Johnny One and Trick Williams if they knock off your NXT Tag Champs? Does this mean a title shot for them in the near future? Can we see the rise of the next best tag team in WWE? As Johnny One looking to end this match, takes Big LG out. Moon stomp! Johnny One, oh my god. 1, 2, 3. Carl Anderson's not kicking out of that one. Big LG's just a tad too late. Johnny One bleeding from his face after that big boot from Big LG, but him and Trick Williams still fired up after this win against your NXT Tag Champs. What could this mean for Johnny One and Trick Williams next? Can we see a future title opportunity for these men? As we skip from TNA, we skip through SmackDown. Okay? We keep going. We go past Raw, straight to NXT, where, to no one's surprise, Johnny One has something to say. After 2 big wins against AJ Styles, 1 big win against your TNA World Champ Trick Williams, and another big win just last week against the NXT Tag Champs with Trick Williams. Our first time hearing from Johnny One, and it's now. I've been here for all of 2 weeks. Pinned AJ Styles twice in 1 week, and then I pinned the TNA Champ and the NXT Tag Champs the next week. AJ Styles wants to play games while I'm here to win championships. So Trick Williams, per Santino himself, me and you for the TNA World title in the main event this Thursday on Impact. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. I didn't think it was gonna happen so sudden, but he did. He did pin the champion on NXT just last week. He is right. He pinned AJ Styles twice in one week. Beat 2 different champions, 3 technically in the same week. The next week after that first one, and now we're here on TNA for a world title opportunity for Johnny One. The first world title opportunity for Johnny One in just his 5th match, 6th match. What a rise from indie sensation to the most talked about man in WWE, and now we could be looking at the new face of TNA Impact Wrestling after tonight. But not if this man has anything to say about it. Your current TNA World Champion. And he's been so impressive other than that 1 loss to Johnny One just 2 weeks ago on NXT. He's been so impressive up until that point, even in the tag match. Just last week on TNA, he looked so impressive and he worked so well with Johnny One, and I just didn't think this would happen. But Johnny One said AJ Styles is here to play games. attacking him and Trick Williams, attacking that during matches, after matches, running around even after he's been beat fair and square twice. Johnny One's focus isn't on that. Johnny's here to win championships. Johnny's here to prove he's the best and live up to the hype that everyone has surrounding his name. Ironically, he's really a quiet guy. I'm surprised we got that promo from him last week. Not last week, just 2 nights ago on NXT. Excuse me. I'm excited for this World Championship match that we're about to endure. We're about to witness. Hopefully this match is better than their first match, which wasn't bad, but could have been better. They left people kind of wondering. It was built up all nice after the AJ Styles interference the first time, and then, we got a little bit more of the same stuff that second time around, but it wasn't bad. They still delivered. It still was a great match. But that match is what leads to this match. And this match, which is for the TNA World Championship, and the main event tonight, this should be amazing. As both men get ready. As the ref rings the bell, we're off. So the first seconds of this championship match, Johnny One starts off with a reversal into a combo. Johnny One, flip out powerbomb, goes for the cover. 1, 2, not even a 2 count, not even a whole 2 before Trick Williams kicks out. Johnny One still on the offense, still on the attack. And I think that's what Johnny One needs to do here if he wants to win this match. He has to stay on top of Trick Williams, pause, has to keep on the offensive, keep on the attack. Don't really give Trick Williams time to breathe. Don't let Trick Williams slow this match down. The longer this match goes, the more it's probably in Trick Williams' favor. Moonsault from Johnny One goes for the cover. Kick out at 1 by Trick with authority. Trick letting Johnny know it's not going to be an easy night for you. Reversal from Trick. Reversal from the dodge fest. Sheesh, I can hardly keep up as the 2 men block up. Johnny One overpowering Trick Williams, sending him into the ropes as the ref tries to separate him. Cheap shot from Johnny One, vintage Johnny One, classic Johnny One, if you will. Again, vintage Johnny One as he goes for that patented rollout double stomp into the midsection with a reversal from Trick Williams. Trick Williams back on the offensive. Big right hand floors Johnny One as he reverses Trick Williams' offensive barrage. Johnny One working on the knees of Trick Williams. What could a huge win mean for Johnny One tonight? I think it will mean we finally get to see him on one steady brand. I think it'll show where he really should be, where he wants to be, maybe, I guess, especially if he can be champion. Maybe he just wants to be champion. As he reverses Trick Williams. Maybe not. Maybe he wins the TNA World Championship and still shows up on Raw, still shows up on TNA and NXT. We haven't seen him on SmackDown yet. So I guess the sky is really the limit. There's a bunch of big right hands from Johnny One, keep Trick Williams floored as he stands him up. Goes for the Irish Whip, pulls back to a fireman's carry. As he's staying on the offensive, staying on the attack. This is really smart by Johnny One. Very veteran-esque. It shows that he's trained with all the likes of the Young Bucks and Cody Rhodes at the Nightmare Factory. The veteran instinct of this young man who hasn't had many televised matches. Reba Dirty. This is how he beat Trick Williams last week. 1, 2, kick out from Trick Williams. Trick Williams learned his mistake from last week and he said it's not going to be easy. He's not going to go out the same way he went out last time. Johnny One's going to have to pull something else out of his bag. He's going to have to show Trick Williams he really wants to be a champion. He's going to have to show that true champion's might, that champion spirit, as the champ fights back. Speaking of champion's might, as the champ with a power slam to Johnny One, the champ. Sends Johnny One outside the ring as he follows. Champ standing on the attack. Sends Johnny 1 into the barricade. Champ with a DDT outside on the floor. Johnny 1 with a reversal. Johnny 1 back into the ring. Trick Williams follows. Johnny with a left hand. Another left blocked by Trick Williams. Sends a left of his own. Trick Williams walks Johnny 1. Walking Johnny 1 into the corner. Head off the turnbuckle. Trick Williams getting the running start. Reversal by Johnny 1. Runs right into an elbow. Johnny 1 off the top. Arm drag. Into a drop kick. What a move. Johnny 1 is fired up. And the crowd is fired up. Could we be nearing the end of this match? Could we be seeing a new TNA World Champion as Johnny 1? Starts off with a combo. Trick Williams reverses it into an enziguri. And Johnny 1 maybe getting too overconfident. Could be wasting precious time doing push-ups in the ring. For some reason. Next to Trick Williams. Lifeless body when he almost had him stunned. Johnny 1 whips Trick Williams into the turnbuckle. Stomping mud holes in the Trick Williams. Johnny 1 still feeding off the crowd. Still feeding off the TNA universe and some of the WWE universe. Johnny 1's heading up top. Will we see it again? No. 5-star frog splash. As Johnny 1 goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Johnny 1 has won the TNA World Championship off a 5-star frog splash of all things by beating Trick Williams in the main event of TNA to win his first world title ever. Johnny 1, surprisingly, as good as people say he is, he has never won a world title for any major, minor, or indie company. He was always just in it for the love of the game, but now he's in it for the championships. What's next for Johnny? Guess we gotta wait and see.